What's up, everyone? Nameco here. Week 15 is upon us. Hopefully in your season-long league fantasy playoffs, but if you're not, it's the perfect time to play FanDuel, and if you are, that means you're good, so it's perfect time to play FanDuel. If you haven't signed up yet, please do that. Sign up, use the link below, and also make sure you get into our game, Beat Experts. You only got 2 weeks left to beat the experts and get a t-shirt. Also, quick shout out to FanFootball.Ninja. You heard us talking about it. We got it. We being me and Dustin, of course. And we both love it. It's great. I highly recommend doing it. You sign up now, you're going to get some additional perks for next year. So FanFootball.Ninja, thank you so much. Let's get into those value plays. And again, I'm not saying play all of these guys. Pick and choose a few that you agree with, then pair them up with some studs. So the first one, I'm going with Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. $7,300. The thing that I really like about him is the fact that, he's thrown for about 300 yards in his first 2 games that he's played, but he hasn't rushed for a ton, and he can run fairly well. So I do think he will give you an additional bump with those rushing yards. And the fact of the matter is, I think him and a kind of a bonus Goodwin, I think could be a sneaky kind of mix-up play in deeper kind of FanDuel leagues. And again, San Francisco is playing Tennessee. It doesn't strike too much fear. I think Garoppolo is going to have a decent game, and I think he's priced very reasonably. Moving on to running backs, the first one's Alex Collins for the Baltimore Ravens, $6,600. Ravens are playing the Browns, so obviously you're going to like that. And he's had 23 points the last 2 weeks. On those last 2 weeks, he's had about 20 touches. There's no reason to think that won't continue, and he has looked really good running the ball. Alex Collins should be more than $6,600, but he isn't, so he's a value play. Biggest value play of the day, Drake, running back for the Miami Dolphins, $6,500. That is absolutely insane to me. So the fact of the matter is, he's been getting all the touches. He blew up last week against New England. We all saw that. He's had 30 touches with the targets as well. On average, the last 2 weeks, scoring over 22 points each of the last 2 weeks. And he's going to do it again. And that volume that you get for that price is absolutely unbelievable. Drake will be in all of my lineups, no doubt about it. Wide receivers, no one is happier about Aaron Rodgers being back than Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson is only $7,200, and that's because he's been pretty terrible. They price adjust him a little bit with Rodgers back, but not nearly all the way. So due to that, you're going to get Jordy at a discount. And, the reason they're doing that is they're saying, well, is Aaron really going to bounce back, be the old Aaron immediately? I say yes, therefore I say it's old Jordy. Therefore I say Green Bay at Carolina, Jordy Nelson, good play. All right, let's go to the other receiver, Sanu. Dustin loves this guy, and we talked about him in our weekly ranking show, so I apologize. Sometimes I like to double down with that, but he's only $6,000. That is ridiculously cheap. That's like wide receiver 3s on bad teams. And the fact of the matter is, he's playing a ton of snaps. They're playing the Tampa Bay team that's terrible against wide receivers. Sanu for $6,000, him, Drake, welcome to all of my lineups. As we move on to tight ends, Evan Engram, $6,300. Philly's playing the Giants. Philly's obviously a little bit upset with their quarterback going down. But the thing about Engram, he had 28 targets in the last 4 weeks. There's no reason to think that won't continue. And with tight ends, the top guys being so expensive, you got to dig a little bit deeper. $6,300 is reasonable. However, I do like buying up on tight ends this week. Gronk, to me, is a great buy-up kind of play. So if you use those other guys and you can get Gronk, that's the whole point of this video. Last but not least, I go to the defense. I go with the Saints, $4,600. The Saints defense isn't the best defense at stopping people. They do create turnovers. They had 4 turnovers in the last 2 games. They can get sacks. And they're playing the Jets with Petty's going to be at the helm. So could a turnover happen? Absolutely. Could a fumble recovery happen? Absolutely. Could a pick 6 happen? Could a bunch of sacks? All of these things are very plausible. So for $4,600, the Saints are a nice, sneaky value play. So that's it for week 15. Again, I hope so much you are in your championships and your season-long leagues. And I hope so much you play against Beat the Experts. And again, thank you to FanFootball.Ninja. Nameco out.